I'm clean with frizzy hair.
That's good.
Both. I'm not itchy now. I was so itchy. I have not taken my medicine for the last few days because I've forgotten,
Oh.
and that includes my allergy medicine.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and last night, I was crawling around on the floor trying to save the one cat from another cat,
Oh, no.
and so pick the one cat up. She makes me really itchy because she's short hair. She's underneath the bed. She's covered in dust. I'm super allergic to dust. So then, I reassure her, make her feel better. And then I put her down on my mother in law's bed and I pick up the other cat, Wolfie, who is a long hair, very fluffy black cat. She might as well be a dust mop. So holding her, like just in this area, I have so much like cat hair and dust touching me because I'm just in a tank top and I'm just so
Oh.
itchy, so unbelievably itchy. Ugh. So I'm not itchy anymore. I feel a lot better. Someone burnt their hand. Yeah. Hello, Angel.
Hi, Angel.
Opening up the
Oh yeah, it
channel.
doesn't show me I can type on my phone. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it does not. It's annoying.
That's
Okay. Live chat. How are we
How are we
doing?
doing?
Well, Haley and I did a lot of planning today for my trip down to see her just next month. So,
Ooh.
and to see Maria. So we have our hotel room booked. I have the flight booked.
Nice.
Haley and I are talking about, her baby shower and different fun things. So it's just nice.
You were a busy woman yesterday.
No, this was all today.
Or today, I mean.
Yeah. Realistically, it was not all that busy until now. Hey, Haley. Hey, Mandy.
Hello.
We'll share the link. Paste.
No, I had a headache for most of the day. It was just certain people were aggravating, which was really not helping me.
I can understand that. And I mean, the headache that you said that you had, not
It's
easy.
gone now that I'm home from work, but it's just uh
That's good.
people and their crazy questions.
No, that's really good. Hi, Maria.
Hello.
No, don't turn my sleeves up
Why are your sleeves up?
because I was touching the new fish
Gross.
and they were not as slimy.
That's good.
Wait, Mom. Yeah, they are.
Gross.
Wait, are you getting these lot of subscribers?
Not at the moment. That's all right, Bama boy. Whatever's going on, I hope that it passes in a positive manner. Bama says hi.
Hi, Bama.
He says, hey, little man. Probably with a thicker accent than I can muster. Your face is wet. Time for bed. Ew, your hair's wet. Why?
Because one of them is not following on my head.
No, go away.
No.
All right, Rowan, it's time for bed.
Good thing you said his name because I was gonna call him Archer. Oh. Me and names are not good at all.
That's all right. No, Rowan. Time for bed. 1. It's time for bed. 2.
Ah, ooh. Haley's eating ice cream. Lucky.
Haley's little gremlin. Listen, you like that for now until you have your own little gremlin. What?
Ooh,
Bed now.
the star of the show has showed up.
That's bed.
Everyone's
Oh,
saying hi to you, Bob.
Bob. Rowan is not very good at doing what mom says. Hi, Kathy. Right, Burrito? 2, 2.5.
When do kids ever listen to their parents?
Angel, I love your new yarn setup. It's so amazing.
You're good. You don't need to be sitting on me.
Hi,
Kathy's
Hunter.
here. Hunter's here.
Oh, that's what I was
21
just
people
reading.
and 4 likes. Come on. Smash the like button.
Curiosity,
uh,
did you say bucket?
I
Or
said bucket. Yeah, bucket.
sounded like there was an F in there.
Oh,
Hey,
it's just,
Lion.
it's a day, Bobby. Yes, it is.
Lion, I'm glad you sent a comment again because I didn't see it the first time. I don't think, unless I responded and I can't remember now. Oh man. Ooh, that's so cool, Angel. I need so the box that Haley and I ordered showed up, and I need to get Haley's yarn out of it and then do a little bit of an unboxing there. You were logged in, Lion. Ooh, finish that gator.
Ooh.
Okay. So what are we doing tonight? Do we know?
I'm working on axolotls.
I guess I can work on my axolotls. I still need to sew them shut and tuck all the ends in.
Oh, nice. I'm just
Now
making the bodies and then I'll do all the gills together.
I know you're doing the pattern that Lisa uses. Um, have you ever done the pattern from Loretta Loop?
I don't think so.
I feel like I shared it in the Discord a few times. Just the axolotl that I do. Um,
Okay.
I
Oh,
just
yeah, that pattern.
I just wasn't sure if you had tried it and didn't like it or
I don't know if I've. Okay, you got to get down. I don't know if I have tried it or not.
okay. Hello, Dark High Life.
Okay, go lay down.
Well, as a
You're not
reminder,
sitting on me.
this is ignore these, but
He's cute.
she's so round and chunky. Uh, did I read your comment? I saw you were eating ice cream. Was there another one? Oh,
Oh,
okay, yeah.
something. Yeah.
Says, uh-oh, Rowan being a little shit, and yes, my little man will be your gremlin. Just you wait. Oh, I know it. You just wait till he's old enough to talk, and we'll be besties. He's gotta have some time on the outside first. He's
There's the
cute.
size of mine. The hand size. Pretty close.
Basically, it's the same pattern. It's just not as fat.
Yeah.
And I think the head on that one's taller. Like you would
A
emit a
little bit,
couple
yeah.
rows and just have more fatness. I was just curious. Hello, hello.
Ain't
All
one
right. Well,
so
I guess
satisfying.
that's what I can work on tonight. I can finish axolotls. I have 20 of them in this bag.
Oh, that sucks, Angel. I hate that. That was yeah, that was Angel that said that.
Oh no!
Hello, Molly.
Angel, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hey,
It's making
Molly.
noises.
Haley, you're gonna love it though. Realistically, there's. I know that I tell a lot of the maybe not so amazing parts of parenthood, but that doesn't mean that there aren't amazing parts. What's today's topic? Crochet, Dylan. Crochet. And random other things. We don't know till we get there.
Crochet and chat.
Yes. Rionzia? Is that how you say that? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and turn on that translate, though. Let's see what happens. How much weight do you put on your tent legs for a canopy? 40 pounds per leg. Now, if you have grid walls, at the end of the day, they do tell you how to put it on like per leg, but at the end of the day, whatever 40 pounds per leg, so it's 40 times 4, right? So as long as you have 160 pounds of weight secured to your canopy. If the wind is very, very high, as much weight as you possibly can. So, you know, 50 pounds per leg, 60 pounds per leg, however much you need to do. And other than that, I mean, you still might end up SOL. There's not much you can do if the wind's just too terrible. I can
Yeah.
tell you that if by chance you ever deal with extreme wind and you think that your canopy might go flying, the best thing you can do is remove the walls from your canopy, number 1. And number 2, vent your canopy top. So your canopy, like it fits over the frame, right? And they usually have a Velcro thing to attach it. Unvelcro it and give yourself a vent in a corner. And it'll save your structure. It'll save your canopy from like flying away or being broken. I ended up having to do that at Celebrate Erie, the event right after the fair last year, because the wind was really bad and like we were going to lose our tent otherwise. Because I had already taken the walls off and it wasn't enough. Angel, I see that you put a comment in that says, "Wow, cat." I'm curious why. Like, what is wow? I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I lost my tent in hurricane winds, and it was tied to a truck on one side, a trailer on the other, with 300 pounds on its leg, and it ripped all the strings, and she folded up backwards.
so, okay, so that is the next thing. Tying down your tent is one thing. You need something that is going to hang from your tent frame.
Yeah. Don't trust the little strings they give you, though.
No.
I learned that one.
No, they don't have enough, what is that PSI? No, that's like air pressure.
Strength.
Like,
Tension?
yeah,
No,
yeah,
something like that.
there is a poundage, like a weight strength on the string that you buy. You
Yeah.
could do paracord. Paracord works, but find one that has a heavier weight. On top of that, like if you are using a string, a rope, whatever, if you're putting 40 pounds per leg on, make sure that it can handle 40 pounds of pressure. But the more the better. Um, I personally use bungee cords.
That makes sense.
So I personally like that. A lot of people use the disc weights. If you do use the disc weights, make sure that you are stacking them so that they're not all facing the right, like the same direction. And make sure you
Right.
get the ones with like the Velcro attachment. So that way they're not going to just fall off as that happens.
Makes sense.
Um, but I definitely recommend hanging your weights in some form or fashion from your frame on top. So instead of like tying it to that and tying it to the ground because the string will break, like you essentially it would be the same thing, but like bungee cord up and over your frame, the weights that you're going to use.
Yeah.
Um, yes, Haley, yes. I'm looking forward to having a baby bestie. Um, Hi, Ghetto. I'm doing well, doing well. I had a market this last weekend, and so far so good. I'm not sick yet. Let me just knock on some wood just in case.
Yeah, you were in that cold.
Yeah, well, and I was having trouble staying warm once I got home. I've been extremely exhausted. I was sneezing nonstop and could not quit. Today I've been sneezing far less. I have not felt
Oh, that's
quite
good.
as asleep today. How excuse me. However, I did go to bed last night. I don't know, probably 2-ish, roughly. Woke up to help Chris get the kids on the bus. Thankfully, because Chris woke me up and he literally had to nudge me awake because my alarm had gone off 3 times and I had no idea. Hi, Catherine. My friend here, her name is Alyssa. Her YouTube channel is Cola's Acrylic Creations. She's usually a mod in my chat, but please don't spam the live. We don't need to do that. Um, please don't spam the live.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have my laptop set up, so I can't really keep up with the chat.
That's okay.
I
We
just
got it.
don't I just don't feel like pulling it out today.
Catherine, I will say that if I see that come up one more time, I'm going to remove you permanently from the channel. Do
And it
not.
just showed up. Jeepers.
Okay. Thank you, Angel, for timing out. It looks like we both deleted the last message like at the same time. Yeah. She just timed out for 5 minutes. Catherine, my name is also Catherine, but with a K. I go by Cat instead. I'm not trying to be hard on you, but don't spam the chat. It's just not necessary.
Mhm.
Especially when I was answering you. And if that's the case because you didn't hear me answering you fast enough, then that means you're probably not watching the live live. So refresh it so that way you are. Hi Kylie. Ghetto, honestly, if you look through the chat, I have a lot of mods already, and most of them are here and hanging out. So maybe, during a time that I don't have anybody showing up, if you're still hanging out, that'd be different. But right now, I don't really need any more. But thank you. I was saying something. Oh, um, so woke up to get the kids on the bus with Chris after sleeping through my alarms because he woke me up, thankfully. Literally, the kids got on the bus. He come back inside, and I went back to bed. I was back asleep by 8:30 this morning, and I never stirred until my alarm went off at 3 o'clock.
Oh my, you were dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. That's all right, Ghetto. I understand. Ooh, Kylie was watching one of Haley's videos. Wait, what? I just like being able to view other channels in the chat. You can't do that when you're not a
You
mod.
can't
I didn't
do
know
oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, when you're not a mod, you can't click on the person's name and then go to their channel. It just says report or block. It's
Strange.
weird.
Very strange. How weird is that? Yeah, I do.
Technology is just fun.
Yeah, I have a lot of mods. Mandy, I love your fox.
That is so cute and so fluffy. I
I
just want to
know.
steal it.
When people are like, I can't even tell it's crochet. Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Hi, Steve.
So my classmate, high school classmate, they just had a baby not too long ago. So guess what I gave them as a baby gift?
A blanket.
Nope. Molly's bear.
Oh,
Now
cute.
the mom of the baby, she wasn't in my class. She was a year older than me. She messaged me and she's like, "Yeah, my daughter and I are gonna fight over this bear. I love this bear so much. Thank you so much." I'm like, "Oh, you're quite welcome."
That's so funny. Thank you, Hunter. Kit Kat. How do you add mods on YouTube when you are on a YouTube live? All you have to do is, let's see if I can do it on my phone. So I can click on your name and then you scroll down, and under the author section, there's a section that says add as a moderator. And then you can choose which type of moderator to make them. So you can make them a moderator essentially that has full access to your channel, which I would never. Nope. I'm a control freak. I talked about this last live, I think. Lessons were learned through Facebook, thankfully.
She
But
won't even let Haley run her YouTube.
no. Honestly, if I ever came down to absolutely needing somebody, I might let Haley. She would be the only one. But yeah, I'm just nope. Nope, nope, nope. Right, right. Haley's like, nah,
Haley,
I got
nope,
my
I'm
own
good.
channel to run. Like, I want no part in that. Thank you.
Oh, oh,
See, so I don't even have to
the
worry about it.
the other Catherine's
Catherine,
back.
you are back in, Catherine. You are good. We can see your comments. Just don't spam the chat, please.
Yes.
That's all we're asking is just don't spam the chat.
Other people might think it's fun. It's not fun.
Yeah. That's all right. I understand. I'm not sure how old you are. You know, age can make a difference. Don't tell me if you are under the age of 18, though. Don't talk about your age if you are under the age of 18 on the internet because that's not safe. But otherwise, like, the big thing is it's not like I'm a huge channel or anything. I don't have it set up that if you're like not a subscriber or if you haven't been here for so much time, like I'm not going to see your comments. You know what I mean? Like I can see all the comments that come through. I set it up on live chat so that way I do see them. The only ones that I wouldn't see are ones that are using flagged words. And I don't care if you swear, don't get me wrong. The issue is when people are being extremely inappropriate. Those are the words that we flag. But
I think the F bomb is flagged because they were using it in the dirty form, some of
yeah,
them. So I
yeah.
think it
But
got added to the major list.
that one's almost too much also. So, yeah. What is everyone crocheting? Kylie is crocheting a green beanie. Hello, Mr. Noise Guy. That's funny.
That's what
It's
I'm
so
making.
cute. And I'm finishing these, which is not the same pattern, but also a similar axolotl. I will officially start. Oh man. Yes. We try to, you know, right now I'm just not really in the mood to like pick up something to market prep, I guess. So I don't really know what to work on. So I might as well just finish the axolotls. This weekend's event that I did, I was at the Punxsutawney Groundhog Day Festival, the one that you see on the news. And this year was terrible attendance. I do need to work on
Mm.
Ryan's sweater. It's downstairs. Yes, Catherine, what's your question?
Yeah, now that you're a friend of mine on Facebook, Punxsutawney was all over my feed there, and I'm like, "Hey, you guys got 6 more weeks of winter." An hour later, "We got 6 more weeks of winter," and I'm like, "We always have 6 more weeks of winter. Even early spring last year, we still had 6 more weeks." Like,
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, they say early spring, but it's no. Spring is a set date.
yeah.
Um, yes. Well, see, I don't remember whether he saw his shadow or not, but we do in fact have 6 more weeks of winter. We will be enduring more of the harsh temperatures. Disgusting.
Though you have a real groundhog. I just found out that we have a puppet for ours. Isn't that stupid?
Okay. It it is. But you know what? There are like PETAs over here trying really hard to get them to like not do the groundhog, the real groundhog anymore. But let me inform all of you. Um that groundhog, Phil, and his whole family live in luxury. No, no, no. He is a
Oh,
real groundhog. He is raised from the time that he is a baby. He is allowed uh marital access, we'll say. He lives in the town library, but the library does not take
wow.
care of him. Um, he has like a whole team that takes care of him. I agree, Anthony. I agree. Um, but like they have kids, they raise them all as a family. He gets to eat multiple times a day. Like that groundhog is living the life. He lives inside. He doesn't have to worry about the temperature. Like, yeah. All right. Catherine says, my question was, what's your favorite thing that you crocheted? I crocheted myself a blanket that is 20 by 30. So my favorite thing that I ever crocheted. Honestly, I think my favorite thing that I've ever crocheted is I crocheted myself and my sister matching dresses for my wedding reception. So she was 5 and hers looked way cuter on her than it did on me. But I made one for myself as well. It just had half sleeves. Well, I mean, he might bite. I'm that makes sense. Anthony's in Jersey. Yeah.
Just
I was one of these days I'll find a picture and I'll try to post it. Maybe I'll try to post it on my Instagram or something so that way you guys can see it. But I have the dresses hanging in my closet, actually. Not here because I don't have a closet, but like in our other house, that closet.
I have 2 top. My favorite makes. I had to stop myself for now so I can start something else. So
Oh,
we've got your lovely pig,
what? That's your favorite bake?
one of them. There's 2 in the top place. I could not decide, but I made 10 of those in like one night.
That.
And then, of course, Mandy's octopus.
He's so cute.
I love it. I love
I would name that octopus Megamind.
it. Got a big head.
It's cute though. I love that. Uh, Kathy said that she watched the groundhog and he said he did see his shadow. So seeing the shadow means 6 more weeks of winter.
Ugh.
I know I was confused too when she's like, I have 2, and I'm like, 2 of what? Like 2
Oh,
closets? Um,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. My brain was just a little slow to get on that. How did I do this weekend? Not great. If I look at my spreadsheet here, Molly. Oh, not including the gas it took me to get there and back. I made $234 in profit to
Oh,
stand
no.
yeah, to stand outside in negative or single digit temperatures for 3 days. My body was in physical pain because of the cold and like the movement. You know, you don't think about how hard it is on your muscles to set up your craft show display when your body is so rigid because of the cold. Like, I was very certain that I had frostbite on my little finger here. Yeah, it was not great. So, what I learned this year is that last year's numbers on the event were based on record attendance numbers. So, I signed up for an event that it's $75 with like 20,000 people in regular attendance and was very excited that 20,000 people who was there essentially it earned the 2 of us about $1,700 in sales. But that's not what happened. It was 50,000 people in attendance last year. So it was
Hmm.
more than double the regular attendance that earned us 1,700 in sales. Now I did
Was the
it was about
temperature, I was going to say, was the temperature better last year than this year?
it was slightly warmer. It was like in the 30s, but it was still freezing. Like we were still very, very cold to the point
Hmm.
that the both of us ended up with a terrible flu after.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, like we got so sick. So this year, it was $734 in sales. But the booth was 75. The hotel was $333.
Ouch.
Yeah, 150 a night plus fees. Because I was staying in town, that's $82 in food for the weekend. And then I spent $10 on Wi-Fi for the month because the place that I was staying in did not have internet or a TV.
Oh boy.
So, yeah. So I bought a $10 monthly thing of Xfinity internet so that I could watch TV on my iPad because I was going to be bored. So bored. Linda, I was selling crochet mates, so a bunch of crochet plushies, along with gloves and scarves and hats and stuff like that. I did sell about $150 worth of wearable items, and I was able to move some things that I've had for quite some time, like scarves, for instance, and I ultimately dropped the
Oh, that's
price.
good.
Normally, I try to sell adult scarves for $30, and I sold them for $25 because I've had them for so long at this point. Thank you, Strawberry. Small items were my best seller. I sold about $400 in small items, so that's anything under $20. And medium items, I did sell about $183 worth. So I sold 30 items total for
Ouch.
a 3-day weekend. Yeah.
It's like 10 a day. Oh, that would be a slow day. How many
Terrible.
hours each day?
So Saturday, I was there by 8:30 in the morning to set up, which was an hour earlier than I needed to be because I was under the impression we were starting at 10. And then I got there and was told that it was starting at 11. Yeah. And we were supposed to stay till 5, but I left at 4 because I couldn't handle it anymore. It was too cold. Um,
Mm.
so 8 a.m. till 4, roughly. Then Sunday, we didn't start till 11. It was supposed to be 11 till 6. I got there at 11 and stayed till 5 or 5:30. I don't remember. So 6 hours, roughly. And then Sunday, it was 8 a.m. until it was dead. So I got there. I actually didn't get there until like 8:15. I was running late because I did not want to wake up. And
I don't blame you.
yeah, oh, it's so freaking cold. And I had been up half the night before because I so I got back to the room, I fell asleep, woke up at like 11:30, 11 or 11:30 because it sounded like somebody was trying to shake open the door to the place I was staying in.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Now I got lucky. I was staying, it was a 3-bedroom apartment above a doctor's office, an old doctor's office that I was staying in for the weekend that normally they rent it out to big groups, but they canceled. And so I rented the room, but you have access to the common area, and you run rooming with 2 other people, like 2 other groups. Not a big deal. Well, I'm by myself in this place, and it's eerily quiet because there's no TV, there's no fan, there's no nothing. And I'm pretty sure that that's what I woke up to because the door, you walk in the door and it immediately takes you up the stairs. And it's not like there's a secondary door that lets you into the apartment, it's just open to the apartment.
Hmm.
So if they had gotten through the door, they would be in the apartment. Now,
Jeepers.
the noise scared me awake, but I didn't really know what it was. I knew what it sounded like, but I couldn't like register. Well, then I'm scrolling on Facebook, and in Facebook land, there literally are multiple reports at that time period of a man who was wandering around the area, breaking into buildings, breaking into businesses, trying to open people's doors to get into residences, and
Oh,
like
geez.
over the area. And I'm like, that explains it. That must be what I heard.
Oh, gosh.
So I was terrified of that. And then as I'm awake, because now I can't fall back asleep. So as I'm awake and just killing time, this apartment building or the apartment that is on top of an old doctor's office, that literally it's just a gynecologist's office. So nothing strange has happened there, right? And
Yeah.
like there's a sign on the side of the building that like he was doing like cosmetic things on people's gynecological areas. Um, yeah. So, um, thank you. Yes, the plushies weren't even with me. They were in my booth, not near me. But as I'm sitting in this apartment alone and in the dark, I hear big, long crashes happening underneath me, like in the floor
Oh,
underneath
no.
me. So I don't know if this guy broke into the doctor's office or is it freaking haunted?
Oh, no.
Because like I had confirmed like the doctor wouldn't be like still working in his office in the middle of the night, correct? Like 3 in the
You
morning,
wouldn't think
the middle of
so.
the night. Right. Well, she's like, no, he would not be there at 3 in the morning. I'm like, okay, good to know. Like why? I'm like, well, there were some very large, crashes and bangs that were happening directly underneath the living room of the apartment. Um, and I just it's not something I could explain. So that was fun. Right? Did Gwendolyn follow me? I don't know. I don't know. Funny enough though, like so I'm very sensitive to those vibes, and the apartment that I was actually in did not have any kind of vibes like at all. So I had no inkling of there being any kind of presence, anything being there with me, whether I could see it or not. Like nothing. So I'm almost more inclined to think that maybe this guy broke in to the doctor's office underneath me.
What a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. So, needless to say, many, many fees later, a $230-ish profit to spend time by myself, to freeze my ass off, to be scared. Yeah, yeah, it was a weekend, that's for sure. So, what is very disappointing about this weekend, though, is that I was very much counting on $1,000 more in sales than what I got. Oh. Hi, Sawboss. So
I always
now,
like that.
right. So now I feel like I need to find my way into a couple small shows, ones that are going to cost me 20 or $40 to do and might realistically earn me $300 to make up for money that I didn't make,
That's true.
which is more work, more than I want to do, anyways. So,
Well, it's
yeah.
like comparing my August one to December. They're both hosted by the same people. August, I almost sold out. December, I barely made my booth fee back. So,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. Um,
I'm, I mean, summer we had tornado weather. Winter we had minus 30 Celsius. So,
it's terrible. What I did learn with this event though is that chances are how much I made this weekend is the norm of what to expect for your like year on out, which means I probably won't do it again. Um, because I mean, $700 is what I aim to make in a day, not in 3 days. It's just not worth it. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back. Please don't spam the chat.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, Haley and I both at the same time. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just time to see ya.
But it looks like you hid her. Okay.
Oh, Haley timed her out and I hit her.
Okay. So I don't know which one's actually going to take place, but that was going to be that's what I was going to do, was hide her. I don't know who Kendall Gray is. The name sounds familiar. Something tells me they're famous. But I don't know if I think that they're hot because I don't know what they look like. But yeah, so I probably won't do this one again. It's just not worth it at the end of the day. And that's fine. Realistically. But I gotta find something to do in February. I was itching to get into things in January. I can't be doing a month without an event. He's an outdoor YouTuber. Wait a minute. I think I do know who this is. I think my kid watches him.
Whoops. There goes my phone. Phone's just falling over.
Okay, if I could spell right. Kendall Gray with an A, not an E.
Oops.
Yeah,
are somewhat.
Oh yeah,
They're
okay.
somewhat straight.
I do know who he is. No, I don't find him attractive. In any capacity. I also think he's probably significantly younger than I am, which might be part of it. Hello, Ringo Guapo. You're not. I'm not getting any pearls. I don't know what you're talking about. If you're,
No idea.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm not trying to be rude. What Bana love, however you say it. It just, don't get me wrong. I'm into country guys. You know, my husband's definitely a very outdoorsy man. That's one of the reasons why my kid watches him. Hello. But he's a little more redneck than my likes appreciate. What can I do for you, child? What?
Just believe the story.
If you were asking me to do something with a game right now, I am not doing it. Sorry.
Cute.
The
Go away, please.
Oh my gosh, Archer, no. I am on live. Go away. I won't be done with live until well after your sleep.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, what am I doing?
Hi, Mackenzie. Just one thing, thank you. I appreciate it. We don't talk at all about religion, politics, anything around here. It's just easier that way, but I appreciate you spreading the love. Also, Gringo, I have not seen any previous comments from you. So chances are you are using flagged words that YouTube is hiding them for me because they're inappropriate.
And there's a lot of them.
Yes, we have a good solid list of things. Ew, Angel, why are you waking up at 7 a.m.?
Ugh.
I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Oh, speaking of markets, I did find one for March. I am not signing up for it because it's just as much as my rent
Ooh, no.
for one 8-foot table. $700. I'm like, heck no.
No.
I
No.
know it's an hour away from me, but I ain't gonna make that much. Like, there's no
Mm-mm.
chance. I'm like, yeah, no, no. So as of right now, my first one's April 18th. So that's getting close. Like before I know it, it'll be the end of March. I'll be like, crap.
Michael, I don't believe you for a second.
Mandy, I have no idea why they charge that much. It's ridiculous. I
Maybe
think it's just stupid.
maybe try going to it this year. If it's only an hour away, it'll give you something to do, you know?
Yeah.
Go to it and see what it's about. Like, is it a huge event? Yeah, see,
Okay. Wait.
listen, you're in
Yeah.
here trying to clickbait people, and that's not okay. Like, if
No.
you would come on and said, like, oh, my rat died, I'm so sad, like, you would have gotten more attention out of that than coming on and, like, how is anybody supposed to know that your rat's name is Eminem? Right. We're not silly. We weren't born yesterday. Anyways, yeah, I would recommend trying to go to this event and seeing, like, is there something about it?
Yeah. Like what's making it cost so much? Well, like I had already paid for my spot for this rodeo, which end up finding out it's the same organizers that pretty much screwed out our local car club years ago.
Hmm.
And they decided they want certain vendors only. They didn't want anyone who did handcrafts. And I'm like, okay, so do I get my money back? Instantly, they sent me my $50 back. And I'm like, yeah, okay, goodbye. Like, I'll go and see why you're being idiots, but
Right, like,
eh,
why would you not want any handcrafted
I don't know.
items?
Like, I was looking forward to doing, like, farm animals and that because it's rodeo themed, and I'm like, "Well, horses, cows, goats, pigs, like, they'll be popular," and then, yeah, no, just like, "Okay, so I only have 2 scheduled as of right now," but they're slowly coming in, the posters that people are posting and that online, so there's not a huge amount of spring ones. Usually by, like, June to December, they're pretty popular around this area, so it'd be okay.
Mhm.
I just don't wanna drive, like, 5 hours to one, spend $300 a night on a hotel room, like, $200 on gas, like, it's just not worth
Yeah,
it.
that's a lot of risk.
Yeah.
Um, Michael, we're not always very serious. We just don't appreciate people trying to pull the wool over our eyes, you know? We like authenticity here. I mean, you wanna sit and hang out, that's cool. We'll talk to you know? Angel says, "Well, I gotta head downstairs because I have to be in bed for a few or in a few hours. My dog is getting his nails trimmed tomorrow at 8 a.m. Ugh, why'd you schedule it so early?
Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, what's this? Just hold on a second. I'm like, oh boy, what's that? It's just work.
What?
I have my work email on my phone because it doesn't work on the app doesn't work on the computers anymore.
I fully understand that.
The only problem is I get like 50 or 60 emails a day on that thing. So
Ugh.
uh yeah, I think our computers need updating, but let's not talk about that. Cute. I like the mix of colors. See, I didn't know if I was gonna do that or not.
It gives me like these colors do not sell as well. Don't get me wrong, but it's the multicolor.
Hmm.
But like you can mix, these two because they match. They kind of match.
Mhm,
They're not like matchy matchy monochrome, but it makes it so that they're all different.
mhm,
These the multicolor bases don't do as well, but they do really well for the gills. Like if you do a solid, like maybe a light blue and then do the multicolor for the gills, that's a
right.
little better. But I make 20 of them and I just use basically every color in my bag. The yarn, it's Sweet Snuggles Light, this one. Um, but it's a combination between Sweet Snuggles Light and Parfait Plush.
Hmm.
But I don't bother adding mouths on them or anything. They just have eyes.
This one gave me an option of doing my mouths, and I'm like, I have to do that right when I do the eye. So I tie the string in so that if kids decide to, yank on it, they don't pull it straight out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to do a challenge. I have just this amount of purple left. I'm trying
Oh.
to do a challenge to see how many of just one color I can make. So far,
How
I'm
many
at 6.
axolotls of just one color?
Well,
See, your brain must work better than mine because my brain would say, nope, not happening.
I'm making, I usually do 5 of each color. So, like, I was going to do like 5 pink, 5 purple, 5 blue, 5 yellow because I don't really have any light green. But then I'm just like, my head is stuck on this pattern right now and it just kind of is mindless. So I don't really want to work on a new pattern right now.
Well, axolotls do really well, so that's a good pattern to be stuck on.
Yeah. I know, and I've tried so many different ones, and it's like sew on the head, sew on the feet, sew on this, and I'm like, I hate sewing. Just
Me too.
no.
I get it. Molly says, I get the need for different colors, but sometimes my brain wants to use up the skein more. That's true. It's a that's a hard line.
But mind you, I just rewrapped all of my yarn, so I really don't want to throw a floppy ball on the wall right now.
You know what I do when that happens? I end up with the soft floppy and I just stick it on my desk and I let it sit here until I'm winding yarn again. And if I use it, I use it. Like if it's something that I need to only use a color, like penguins, right? For me, I feel the need to make penguins in black or gray. They're the most likely colors to sell for whatever
Yeah.
reason. So if I make 10 little penguins, the need to make 10 penguins can sometimes be outweighed with the need to finish the skein of yarn if making one more penguin will finish the ball. So I get it. Haley's working on flamingos, which they're very cute. I have seen pictures. Um,
Hmm.
Also, Haley, before too many days work by, you should send me pictures of the things you made last month.
You're reminding me also because I forgot. I'll
That
try to
goes
do it before work tomorrow.
that goes for anybody in the Discord. I just know that, like, Haley told me before, she's like, "Girl, you can't be asking me once we're into a new month. Like, I'm clearing space off my phone." I'm like, "That's fair." So, like, I'm trying. I'm trying to be helpful. I don't know if it's helpful. And I'm sure she loves me saying her name, and, like, I'm not trying to call you out. It's just my brain is remembering.
Oh, I forgot, that I got the pattern from Mandy for her bluey. Oops.
You
I
better make
forgot.
one.
I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Mandy, what I can tell you is that one of your blueies sold this weekend. I sold it
Ooh,
for $15.
nice.
They really liked it.
I will make it. I
Yeah,
will,
you all need to make it.
yeah, I will definitely get to it. If not tomorrow or Friday, definitely on the weekend.
Yeah, I need to add those realistically to my spin the wheel so that at some point I can just restock on them because knowing that they got the attention, I only had 2 of them. I had somebody specifically ask if I had bingo,
Mhm.
so I should have made bingo colors. Um, and I think that it would have gotten seen better if I had more of them. Hey,
Uh, we both have glasses, so
hello, Felicia. How are you?
hello. Oh, voice crack.
I just got hit with heartburn so bad. That sucks. Uh,
I hate that feeling.
yeah. It's just like it hits me like a wave and it comes all the way up to here. It just sits. And it's just hot. Like, could we
Ugh.
not? But Mandy, I definitely like I did a little video of all the different things that I've added to my inventory over the last like couple weeks or whatever, things that I didn't have prior to my Reptile Expo one. And I definitely talked about, your bluey pattern and that you're the designer and stuff like that. So, granted, it'll probably take a good 6 months before that video comes out, but you better put it out before then. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. You're so kind.
Thank you.
Hi, Mackenzie. Felicia, going to work on turtles now and watch a movie with the family. Nice, nice. What movie are you going to watch? My nose is itchy. All the yarn fluffies. Oh, and I didn't see it, or I did see it, but I didn't respond. Uh, Mandy is also making 2 blankets right now.
Ooh. Yeah, my mom's kind of getting out of the blanket making phase right now. And she's like, you know what? Do you have any patterns that are non animal? I'm like, I don't know. So she hasn't told me what she found yet, but she says she found a couple.
Well, good.
She, c- yeah, she's like, I don't have the patience to make animals. That's your job. I'm like, I like making animals. I don't like making anything else, but
Yeah,
it
I mean,
works out for both of us.
yeah. So I would recommend so the kids purses, like the animal themed kids purses that I sell for Karen at my events. Those do really
Okay.
well. She does those with the acrylic yarn. They're not animals, not like amigurumi animals.
Right.
Um, and there's so many free patterns for them online. It's not even funny how many.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and then she also makes like towel toppers. The ones that she makes and sends me that do really well are the gnome. So it's like
Okay.
a gnome hat with literally just the ball for a nose. And
Hmm.
on the inside, like you sew a hair tie on, like where the button sits. Because the way that it
Right.
goes is it's the big long gnome hat and it folds over, and there's the ball, like of the gnome hat, and it buttons right there. So that's where it folds over the handle of your stove or
Nice.
whatever. And you would sew in a hair tie inside of it so that way your towel can hang over the hair tie.
Hmm.
So those do
Interesting.
pretty well. And dish scrubbies. Dish scrubbies do well too. And washcloth, depending on the booth.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she had over 30, I think, of them at our December market, and I think she sold over half of them.
Nice.
She's like, "Oh, I guess I'll keep making those." I'm like, yeah, if you sold more than half, like I would."
Well, and I mean, is she not into making like hats and stuff like that?
She can, but she's like more partial to the thin cotton yarn, that really tiny yarn with the tiny hook. Yeah,
Oh, so
she
thread.
loves that. Yeah, pretty much like thread. Yeah, she
She
loves
like
that.
crochet thread. Okay.
Yeah,
There's another little axolotl.
you're sewing in the string, so that's why you're faster than me.
Yeah.
I'm making everything but the gills. That'll be
Yeah.
a
They're done. They're just sewing it shut and tucking the ends in.
you're cheating. I'm just
But
kidding.
if I were crocheting something, would I actually accomplish anything?
You might get the head done.
Right. Like, would I really finish one on the live? Probably not. We know me. I get distracted.
Just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Ally Crochet's Discord is blowing up tonight.
Huh.
I'm getting so many notifications.
I am only in your Discord just because the cost for me, exchange rate sucks. So,
Mhm. Oh no, and
yeah.
I understand that. Like it so I really like Morgan's personality. She's upbeat. She's very vibrant, but not like over the top or fake. Yes, it is a
Yeah.
true Whip Wednesday for me. I should do this every Whip Wednesday. This is what I should do. Because I hate to say that you were right, but Haley and everyone else has a point on I should finish things before waiting until last minute. I would actually accomplish things and be able to sell things. Because I stayed up far too late Friday night in order just to get to the axolotls to this point with the intention that I will finish them either at the market on Friday or when I get back to the hotel room or Saturday night. Did I do that? No.
Well,
Do
this
you know
is a
what I did?
bucket of whips, and I'm not
I,
even going to look at them right now.
I know, Haley, I know. But you know what I did instead? I watched all 4 episodes of Bridgerton, which,
That's why you didn't go live. Too busy watching TV.
well,
No, that's
I was
okay.
freaking beat. Realistically, so uh Saturday night, I came back and I was so cold, I napped. And then I woke up at 11:30. And then Sunday night, I didn't go live because I came back and I fell asleep by 8 o'clock and didn't wake up until 11:30. So I slept right through our live time there. I should have tried to Haley would not have joined me, but I should have just hopped on live after 11:30 when I woke up. I don't know why I didn't. Hey there, Keen. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, it's Sunday? Sunday, yeah, you didn't go live. Oh, I was dead to the world before 11 o'clock, which is 10 o'clock my time.
Mhm.
Okay, what in the world do I have going on here? I screwed up somewhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Where is
I don't know.
this? I just saw a notification pop up, but now I'm trying to find where it was. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I need to remember to download my patterns through that I get from Morgan's Discord or Patreon or whatever. I keep forgetting to do it. Hello, Lainey. Oh my goodness. This person made a super cute zebra.
I think a zebra would be mind-boggling to work on. Well, no.
It's
I
not
don't
that
know.
bad. You do 2 rows of white and then you do 2 rows of black.
I guess it's like the bees kind of
Yeah,
thing.
it's bigger.
Only it's the whole thing.
Well, and this pattern specifically is by Knots and Snuggles, and it's really freaking cute. Oh my gosh! And then the same person did a sloth
Hmm.
by Snuggle Beans Crochet. I didn't know that her new pattern was going to be a sloth. I need to get that crochet tool, the safety eye tool. That's like the blue one that you squeeze the handle pushing it down that Burrito has shared with us.
Oh, okay. Trying to remember it.
Yeah. Let's see, where was it? There it is. I have it in my um Amazon, not storefront, my Amazon shop thing. Because Burrito had shared it with us, and it's genius.
Mm.
And I just haven't bought it yet. Okay, okay. Ooh, Angel's yarns are pending.
This is what I have left in extra stock of eyes. And
Girl, you need
then
to get
my
more.
well, that's the thing. My mom ended up ordering 2 more packs.
Okay, okay.
They came in today. They sent one in this size and the other one half the size. And she's like, I need to go and see why they sent me the wrong ones. I'm like, oh, lovely.
Yeah. For
'Cause
those who were
that
curious, I just posted the link to that safety eye tool in the safety eyes section on Discord.
oh
Just so that
my
way you know what I'm talking
God,
about.
Mandy, you're gonna kill me. It's such a cute face. The puppy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I know. Oh, as soon as I said the P word, someone has decided to show his presence again.
That little baby
Like,
Mandy is so freaking cute. I cannot even explain.
so adorable.
For anybody who hasn't seen, Mandy just posted a super cute picture of a little tiny puppy in the Discord. Not to say that Bob's not also cute. Yes. I don't know.
Where Dad?
Well, it was downstairs, either on the couch or on the stand beside the couch. She's so cute. Yes, not trying to take away from Bob. Bob is also very cute.
They're kind of in the way as we speak, but I can try
Well,
and work around them.
he's like, "Don't you love me? Aren't I precious too?"
Are you leaving? No? Yes? He
Oh my
just didn't get
goodness.
away from my face. I have no idea what he's doing.
Mandy says that
Okay.
she's supposed to stay little too.
Oh.
She thinks Bob is very cute. He reminds her of her babies. Yeah. Hello, DJ. How are you? We are doing well. We're just talking about puppies and we're crocheting things. Well, I'm finishing things. I'm not actively crocheting anything. But I look more productive when I do this.
It is, uh, you know, yes.
Like, I can't even respond. And I swear, I'm not trying to look more productive than Alyssa here. I'm just trying to look more productive than myself. DJ is a cat guy, but puppies are cool too. Right? Listen, grown up dogs, not as cute. Puppies are very cute.
Bob, did you hear that? You're 3 and you're not cute anymore. No,
Oh, I mean,
just
he's
kidding.
he's in his teenage years.
He is. He also needs to get his nails done because holy Hannah, they are getting long and sharp.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Ashley.
Good evening.
DJ, I'm not a guy, but I'm also a cat person. And not just because my name is Cat. I just prefer cat. But if you're in here and watching, don't forget to like the live, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Do all the fun things. Unless I have a market, we go live every Sunday and Wednesday. We are both crocheting axolotls.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. DJ says, my uncle used to breed full blooded German Shepherds. Cutest puppies ever. Then they have to get all big on us. Like, what the heck? That's true. German Shepherd puppies are so much cuter than full grown German Shepherds. Just like on an adorable, cute level. Like, German Shepherds are more scary looking than cute. But as they're puppies, they're just cute little fluffy things. They're like little teddy bears. Oh, hello, Bob. Hello. Are we paying you enough attention? Hi, Bob. Bob? Bob. This is nope.
Hey, are you gonna sit? Yeah, no, just stay still. No.
Homegrown
Hey, then go
says,
away.
my grandma raised boomer autism puppies. They were expensive as hell, but cool dogs. What the heck kind of dog is that? Is there like
Yeah.
a layman's name for that breed? Because I've never seen that before. Or something similar that they look to. Callie wants to know if we still impress ourselves with our craft. Yes, every day. Every day. In their puppy stage, they remind me of Goofy. Then they get big and intimidating, right? Kitties are like big babysitters, Ashley, 100%. to the point that they will legitimately sit on your baby because they're lap dogs. They are like a Coso from South America.
Mm.
All right, let me see. Let me try to spell it. Tumor all Pizzo.
DJ's right. Pit bulls are good dogs as long as they're raised correctly. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if there's always people that are saying, "Oh, pit bulls are the worst breed." No, it's actually the way you treat any dog.
Yes.
Like a wiener dog could be a very aggressive, beat you to daylights dog. Not this one.
Realistically, I mean, wiener dogs, chihuahuas, and stuff like that, they're all known to be extremely aggressive breeds. But it boils down to fear. Like they're fear aggressive. They're not aggressive just to be mean. And that's the same with
Yeah.
pitties. Pitties may be big blockhead little goobers, but the ones that are aggressive, they're aggressive out of fear. You know, they're afraid because somebody hurt them. They're afraid because somebody trained them to be like that. They're afraid because they weren't socialized well. Like they're great nanny dogs. They're great for kids, they're great for families. Like they're just big doofuses. Homegrown is raised pits. Her female is 13. Oh, well you give that baby all the love. At 13, they don't have a whole lot of time left, but yeah, it's absolutely how they're trained. I agree, DJ. I don't like when breeds medically alter their animals just for looks. Like I know that there are breeds out there like you have to dock their tails because of some medical reason. You know, and there are breeds out there that dock their ears because they're way more likely to end up with ear infections. But it's I don't like doing it just because they're supposed to look that way. I don't care about breed standards.
No.
Mandy, my doxies were all nice except my oldest that just passed. She hated kids. She probably had a good reason for hating kids, Mandy. Molly says we had a Chiweenie with a neurological issue, had seizures, and got more aggressive over time. That's very common. Ultimately cornering Amethyst and biting often. We had to have him put down because meds weren't fixing it. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really
Mm.
sad. I agree, Ashley. Same thing. The person who had mentioned that dog breed, I googled it and nothing's coming up. It's I have no idea what that is. DJ, are you familiar with a Pekingese? I think that's how it's spelled. I know what a Pekingese is.
Quit whining.
Oh, wait, okay. It appears to be a misspelling of oh.
Come on then. Get up here. Come on.
Aw.
Come on.
Okay. I
Seriously.
imagine we're not talking about this thing that AI just popped up because it's showing me of a congenital malfunction. Yeah, she just has firm boundaries. Well, that's fair. They are A lot of the small dogs are ankle biters, but not all of them will bite ankles.
Sit down, please. Okay, put your back towards the screen. Yep. That's what everyone wants to see, your shiny back. Someone found deer poop on the weekend, decided that was going to be fun. Just rolling that stuff.
Oh,
Yummy.
I feel that
Ouch.
100%.
Yes, Bob licks feet also. He will actually bite your ankle if he can't lick your foot.
That is such a cat trait. That's so funny. I'm still trying to find this this breed of dog.
Oh, Bob wants to show you his ball. The
Oh,
ball that is literally
oh no,
Pac-Man.
Bob, Bob, you need a new ball.
He's got lots of them. That's his most favorite.
Oh my gosh, what a
I
goofy dog.
know. Okay. Molly says, my childhood Jack Russell I used to call Kitty and he barked at me. Like, are you a kitty? And he's barking. Bob actually is pretty quiet until you hold his ball away from him for a while, and then he'll start barking and growling
That's so
and being
funny.
a dork.
The person who mentioned that dog breed, are we talking about cane corsos? Because cane corsos look to also be called Como corsos.
Hmm.
I just would very much like to understand the breed that we were talking about. It looks so cute. Well, I want to imagine it looks so cute, I should say. Oh my gosh. The air has been so dry lately, I swear.
Not here. It's very moist and damp.
Gross. Oh, gross, gross, gross. This axolotl gives me Bridgerton vibes. If I could hold it.
It's cute.
Right? Hi, Morgan. DJ says, okay, now you guys are going to hate me. My first cat I've ever owned, I adopted 4 years ago, and her name is Maze. I didn't think it fit, but I also couldn't think a name that did. Why are we going to hate you?
When I seen the ad for this dog, I didn't really care for um his name Bob, but once I seen him, I'm like, yep, Bob sticks.
Yes. Oh, okay, DJ, that makes so much sense. Haley put a picture of Ladybird and her cat, actually, in the Discord. How to tell me your dog is rotten without saying it. Ladybird is so funny.
I'll have to look after because I
She
can't
has a lot
open
of
the.
personality. And Haley, I do see that you sent me a text, but I haven't opened it.
Has been working harder than me. Ooh.
Morgan could crochet, but was doing that a bit ago. That's okay. Technically, I'm not crocheting myself. I am working on whips, sewing in ends on axolotls because I might as well. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, Mandy. Like there was not anything even close to what they had typed in.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm done searching for it. That's all I'm saying. Haley, it's the same picture. Okay. Wanted to see how spoiled your four-legged friend is. Yeah, she definitely is spoiled. Like, God forbid you sit in her seat and she will look at you like you've just broken the law. Morgan, but I also now have you to watch too. I'm gonna work on little bags for Valentine's Day and I'm putting little crosses in them. That's cute. I thought about making things to send to school with my kids for Valentine's Day, but I don't know. That's a lot of things.
Oh, Bob, I swear.
What's he still bringing you his ball?
No, I got him some beef marrow treats and he
Ooh.
knocked it off the shelf there and it went underneath his little bench. So he had to, like, crash, bang, boom,
Oh
trying to
boy.
get it. Yeah,
He's just a little bit of a klutzy dog.
just a little bit. That's
Morgan
okay.
Morgan's bringing her stuff to snow camp.
Hmm. I've never heard of snow camp before.
Me
Interesting.
neither. Yeah, what is snow camp? Is it vacation? Is it like, I mean, we're in February. I was gonna say, is it like a winter vacation? What are we doing? Look at how pretty.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Cute.
Just it's Bridgerton vibes. Like the perfect colors. Aren't we all, Brito?
Yeah. Ours was melting today pretty good. We can actually finally see our pavement.
Mm. Well, that's a plus.
Only it's going to be cold again next week. So, yippee
I need to look into this. I forgot about this. Somebody remind me that I wanted to send an email to a Winterfest coming up. Yeah. Uh, oh my goodness, Morgan. 6 hours away. DJ, I do have a Discord link, but you have access to the Discord through Patreon. So if you sign up for that tier on Patreon, then you get access to the Discord.
There you go.
Mandy, anyone know of any? I can't read what that says.
Send email to Winterfest.
That's so funny. Thank you.
I'm going to look at it tomorrow and be like, what is this talking about? What is this for? Oh, that's for cats. I'm
Mandy
going
says,
to be
anyone know of any
confused.
chenille yarns that carry a good variety of variegated colors? Other than Sweet Snuggles Light, I don't know. And like you would have to order them online, and not all of them are even available anymore. Oh, Kylie's birthday's next month. Happy early birthday.
Okay, I shall be back. Someone's whining to go outside.
Okay, I will be right here.
Okay.
Burrito says Himalayan dolphin has some. Yeah, definitely look into it. All right, currently I'm trying to find um a festival that I was looking at. Not the Winterfest that I was just talking about, but a different one. I will definitely have to look into that too, Burrito. Is it similar to Sweet Snuggles Light? Feels pretty similar. Is it the same size? Morgan, I need to get all my crochet stuff done for your snow camp in a couple days because I'll be redoing my house soon, I believe. Okay. Some colors are slightly thinner, but the quality has been consistently good. Okay. See, and there are some colors in Sweet Snuggles Light that are thinner as well. It's chilly up here tonight. My goodness.
Okay. You're cold and I just warmed up, so I took my sweater off.
Well, especially if you're going outside, that's a good way to warm up. You go
It is
outside
very
and
nice
freeze,
out there.
freeze your butt off, and then you come in, and then you're warm.
Actually, I think it's warmer outside than it was like 2 hours ago.
Crazy.
I know.
Kirshner's has a good yarn too. It's called Squishy something. I think that Mandy has some of the squishy yarn. If I remember right.
Nope.
You don't like it. Does it shed worse than Sweet Snuggles Light, Mandy? That would be my question. Really? That says a lot. That's. Ugh. How does it shed worse? Sweet Snuggles Light already sheds a ton. This little axolotl looks a little strange because I put its eyes too close together.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't really think that it looks bad, but it looks strange to me because I usually put them farther apart. You know, when you have a way of doing things and then you change it up.
Oh, yeah. It does look a little different closer together.
This one's just a little more derpy. See, I have a big texture issue with burning the ends of yarn because you get one of two things. It either melts the yarn and you can feel that like crispy end to it, or it melts the yarn or it burns the yarn and you can see the discoloration from it.
Hmm.
That's one of the reasons that I have issues with gluing yarn too, like using the E6000 or hot glue or whatever, is because, I mean, it's not drying soft. I mean, you're going to have that slight glue texture on the nice soft yarn. I'm just weird about that.
Number 2 for tonight
Yay!
so far. Which is number, I don't know what. I still got. I'd be surprised if I can make 3 more out of this. We'll see.
Hello, I'm a tiny axolotl. I'm not very good at doing stuff like that. Man, I'm hungry tonight. I'm about ready to go find me a snack.
Not me. I actually haven't even ate much today. What did I have? Instant noodles at lunch, 2 pieces of pizza at supper, and that's it.
Well, you got to eat one more time to count for your breakfast.
Mm. I ate some chocolate. Does that work?
Depends how much chocolate.
2 Canadian Smartie boxes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a significant amount of chocolate.
That's
That
90
counts.
grams of chocolate,
That counts as a meal.
which is
Maybe not
about
a very
420 calories.
not a fulfilling meal, but thank you for the follow, DJ. I don't know if you're still watching, but I saw it pop up. Any tips on how to get subscribers? Posting shorts multiple times a week, using like tag words, trigger words, and when you get 50 subscribers, make sure that you are going live because it makes it easier to gain subscribers quicker.
I went live at a hockey game this weekend and I gained 3 subscribers.
Hmm. Yeah, of course, Emma. Hello, Margarita. How are you? I think even tonight, at the moment, I think I've gained 10.
Hmm. I can't
So
see what I got. So,
I have my channel analytics tab open on
oh,
the computer. Oh, I'm glad that you're good. Are you working on any kind of craft stuff? You are crocheting. Well, hello. I hope you're getting stuff done. What kind of things are you crocheting tonight? Morgan is on her third of 15 to 20 bags so far. Nice.
Hmm.
Margarita is making fingerless gloves. Love that. I love making fingerless gloves. Although I had many people tell me this weekend that they wish that mine were made out of wool, which I can't do. I'm allergic to wool. Um, it's also more expensive than people want to spend money on. And I only make the fingerless gloves, and they wanted mittens or gloves with fingers. I'm like, listen, making fingers is hard, and I don't want to do it. Hey, MTech, we're doing well. We're crocheting and finishing things. Look at this cute little axolotl.
Too adorable. Just making them too cute.
I can't help it.
Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Hello, my channel. I'm crocheting a hook case. I just found you when I was scrolling and I already subscribed. Yay, thank you. We do this every Wednesday and it's Sunday. As Sundays are if I don't have a market. Like if I'm away at a market, that's hard. But um normally I will go on Sundays and on Wednesdays. Margarita is trying her hand out on making some finger covers. So something that I saw is somebody made like a mitten and then they left like finger holes in the stitching, kind of like a chain one, skip one in what you're making to leave little holes that you can put your fingers out if you need to. And then also like I have a pair of fingerless gloves that it's granted they do have little tiny fingers, but they're like cut off right here. And they're mittens that fold over. So you can unfold it and then put your hands in the mittens. And I think you could do something like that with crochet as well.
Hmm.
Hi, Lainey. Welcome back, Bama. Winter is doing a super chunky bunny balaclava. Chenille was maybe a rough choice for this. Maybe. It might make it ginormous if you're following a pattern. But hello, welcome in. Mandy says, anyone see Big Twist? Big Twist has a new yarn coming to Michael's. It's called Fluff. Yes, I did see that. Was it Angel who posted a picture? Somebody posted a picture of it and was asking like, what is this? And it does look like almost like the flex yarn or not, the speckle yarn from Bernat a little bit. It also kind of looks like Hobby Lobby's Bernat type yarn. Goodness, I wish I could sit comfortably. This hurts. Sorry to influence the way that you're sitting.
Oh, I'm sitting cross-legged, but I'm always sitting on the wrong side of the chair. So one
Yeah.
side's lower than the rest.
Your shirt looks shiny and I like it.
Well, it says don't follow in my footsteps. I run into walls, which I do very often.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm always like tripping on random stuff. So if I see some, Mandy, but I have not been to the yarn store in quite some time.
Oh, I love that cube wall that Mandy, or not Mandy, Angel did. That's so cute.
I know, it's adorable.
Oh,
DJ, I did see that. Thank you for following. And I will have a look at the pictures. Margarita says, I'm not very good at making up my own patterns, but I'm trying so I can get better at it. You know, experimenting with what you know with crochet and trying different things, it is a great way to expand your skill, honestly. Frito says she saw a picture of the yarn but hasn't seen it in person. Bama says, I went to Walmart today looking for a Walls jacket. Could find one, found a John Deere jacket. Looks like Carhartt. John looks like Carhartt jacket. John Deere on jacket. I always thought going green meant smoking herb. That's true. You could totally. I mean, you do what you gotta do. Guess it shows how redneck you are. Well, I think normally that's what it means.
I'm just seeing the picture of Haley's dog. It's so cute.
I know. Bird is a goober for sure.
Angel's picture of her dog. Yeah, Bob does it. Whoops. Hello.
You keep doing the thing.
It does that. When it resets, it turns my volume right down to nothing.
That's annoying. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm. It's
As
still
well as
quiet though, but it'll figure itself out. Unless I put
um
these back in.
okay.
That's 3/4 full. There should be good.
Okay.
Mm. You're good.
Good. Yay.
Oh, a little loud. Okay, there.
Sorry. No, not Siri. Sorry. It's telling me it's all good, as if I was apologizing to it.
uh,
Goodness. What was I gonna say?
technology.
Oh, so I was looking at my inventory thing, and I knew where my inventory like value was before the event, but once I was done with the event, I updated it to the prices that I actually sold some things at, once I got there. So,
Yeah.
like, my groundhogs, instead of selling them at 20 like I thought I would, I sold them at 22. And there was something else. Um, well, my scarves, I lowered the price on those. And was it? Oh, I think my mini otters, possibly. Either way, like I had changed the prices on a couple different things. So then when I was going through my spreadsheet, I was looking at it and I had $5,000 exactly worth of
Wow.
prices. Oh, thank you, Alyssa.
I just remember that.
Yeah,
Like 2
I
hours
blacked
in.
I blacked out a second. Oh, that was about 3 minutes ago, Bama.
Yeah, it does that every once in a while.
Yeah. It's
So
we've been on for 2 hours.
it did not reset the live minutes at the top like it usually does for me. We're still at 114 and a half minutes.
But it did for me.
Weird.
So that will tell you which one of us it happened to. So my phone did it, and when your phone does it, it'll reset at the top.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ah,
Oh, my little guy, he is asleep. Yeah. He stayed up a little longer because, of course, right after I was sending him to bed, his dad got home with his brother. They went ice fishing, And so
Aw.
Rowan had to go in and investigate the fish that they got. I was trying to get him in bed before that so that it wouldn't delay bedtime any further.
That never works.
DJ says, curious, what's the hardest or most time-consuming item you both have made? Hardest or most time-consuming item for me, I did a crocheted blanket with words in it, and it had like the words were kind of like in a script font, so which makes it harder, and they were literally shaped like half of a heart. So the image, it was a picture of a paw print and half of the heart, and then the words that said the other half that said paw prints on my heart. Um, and when I make graph work in a blanket, it's reversible. So it's making sure that your ends are aligned correctly and weaved in along the way to make sure that, like, yes, on the back side of the blanket, it is going to be backwards, but it is a reversible blanket.
Hmm. I don't know if I would consider my time-consuming one the hardest one, but that darn unicorn that I still cannot sell took me over a week to do.
That's fair.
That will never be made again.
Mm.
Maybe in a different pattern and smaller, but not that one. That one, yeah, took forever.
When you find the right market, it will go.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
you
hoping
just
so.
you just need to find the luck of being able to get into a couple really decent markets. And then also, how many items do you think you have memorized? No plans needed to make any more. I don't understand the second part of that. Um, but how many things do I think that I've memorized the pattern? I don't even know. And realistically, I don't know if any of them are truly memorized. Like, I still have to look at the pattern for the first one that I made just to
Yeah.
remind myself that I'm doing it right. I don't know. That's a hard question. Good night, Morgan.
I'm not tired. I generally am not tired. I'm very yawny tonight.
I understand that. Um, yes, he does have school tomorrow, Bama. He was in bed by 8 o'clock. That's okay, DJ. Another little axolotl.
Too cute. There's my basket.
Yeah, kind of looks like Easter eggs.
Well, just a little bit.
I might have to go down and get something to snack on.
You go right ahead. I'll be here.
I'm gonna have to, because this is one of the weird things. I do not have blood sugar issues documented, but if my stomach starts growling, it will make me nauseous.
Hmm.
So literally, like, it's growled a couple times and I've been like trying to ignore it. And this last time, like, my cheeks started to like hyperactive saliva, which,
Ooh,
yeah. So I'm gonna go make some noodles, I think. I'll be right back.
that's okay. I'll be here.
Yeah, we apparently need to eat something.
I'm eating chocolate.
Have chocolate to eat or I would.
There. Okay. Chocolate's gone. Let's see, what is everyone working on? I am getting close to finishing this lovely cake of yarn so I don't put it on my messy wall. Why do I have a yarn cam? Cam? Is that what it says? Cam? Um, well, this is my yarn, and that is actually Kat's yarn, but she went to go get a snack. Margarita can't eat anything after 6:30 because of medication I take. Yeah, that sucks. I used to be um what do you call it? Fasting and would stop at 7 o'clock, but you kind of get hungry after a few hours, so I just give in. But yeah, I can understand with the medication part. I've got a couple family members that are like that. I'm curvy and I like it, so thanks for that. See ya. If you don't know what show I just quoted from, we all can't be supermodels. I don't think most of us want to starve ourselves, so 5, 6, 7, row 8. Okay. Hey, there's just some people that just comment rudely. It doesn't bother me. I've been called a lot of names in high school, so 'Oh, yeah, for sure. Make a cardboard meat match yarn thing? Okay. I don't know what that is. Yeah, every once in a while, I'll cheat and find me something sweet to snack on. Yeah, I think it's okay to have a little cheat sheet. Cheat. Words are not wording today. Cheat snack every once in a while. All right. 12 watching and 33 likes. Thank you. It's so wonderful. Margarita. That is so true. And I'm right there with you with the curves. Yeah. There is no chance that I'm going to starve myself like the next top model and be as skinny as a stick because that's not me. I mean, everyone has gains weight as we get older. It's just a normal thing. It's also whatever's in our food that we eat too. Oops. I actually went live last night just for the heck of it while I worked on a puzzle. And I finally finished that darn thing. So many ducks on that puzzle. I don't know if I'll do it again. I probably will. Oh no, we're losing people. Don't run away. I promise. The entertainment will come back. That is true, Bama. I am actually, DJ, I am actually from Canada. I'm actually in central Canada where it's like you'd have to translate it from Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit. We live in like the minus 40 Celsius temperatures. Although in fact right now we are at 0. So yeah, I am a Canadian girl. Margarita, yes, I am working on the ribbon on a glove that I had to frog and start over again because it was way too big. Oh dang, that sucks. I hate frogging stuff. Yeah, Canada A. No, I don't say A. Well, I do sometimes, but not a lot of the times. Of course, Eastern Canada is getting an early spring, and then us central to Western part of Canada are getting 6 more weeks of winter. Oh well. I'm used to it. I'm used to the cold weather. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we were I remember what it was in Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, it was -52 Fahrenheit, and I did chores in that
Ugh,
disgusting weather.
disgusting.
I know. This chat was good, except one
Good.
person called me chubby girl, so, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's definitely not how you get someone's attention.
So I just repeated what Joey says on Friends. I'm curvy and I like it.
That's right. That's right.
Not all of us are gonna be America's Next Top Model.
No, but did you see the documentary that's coming out about it?
No.
It's gonna get juicy.
I eat 1 salad a week. That's all I eat. No, just kidding. I couldn't
Basically.
do that. Oops, crap. Well, maybe the numbers will pick up now that you're back because it went from, like, 13 to 11 to 9, and I'm like, "Oh, no."
That happens. It's all right. And it's like, wait, there's supposed to be two people here. Where's the other person?
Sup,
That
womans. Sup, hunter. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Cat froze. Oh no, Duvula's cat. Yep, she's frozen. She's got a nice face though. I love it. She's gonna hate me. Ah, Hunter's just waking up. Hi. You're a little frozen, but there you
and I
go.
can't hear you very well. Hang on.
Uh-oh. Oh man, the shots they're giving you. Oh man. The faces you were frozen on. Oh no.
I'm not impressed. Not impressed in the slightest. Ugh. Yes, noodles. Yay, noodles.
The noodles caused the freeze up.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it is because I'm definitely connected to the internet. I am plugged in, and it's not really all that windy
Huh.
outside.
We'll blame it on YouTube.
Hmm. I'm glad that it didn't freeze on that face, though. Yeah, that's a great face. I do that with my cats all the time, Morgan. Mhm. Anyways, Kyle said make a cardboard mech yarn thing. What does that mean?
I have no idea. That's what I asked him, and I don't think I ever heard back.
Oh,
We were talking about winter, so someone had to freeze. Yep, cat did.
Margarita, I'm so sorry that you can't eat after a certain time. I hope that I will not be put on medication that does that to me because I will cry. I would probably still eat even if it tells me not to.
Yeah, I have a couple of family members that are like that, so it's not
Yeah.
the greatest. I
Noodles.
couldn't even read it backwards. What's the brand name?
Marsan. I don't know. It's ramen noodles.
Hmm. Must be American. I've never heard of it.
Well, I don't know how American it can be. The flavor is chili lime shrimp. So they are spicy. And I
Hmm.
put a little bit of sour cream in it today.
Well, that should burn a bit of the sinuses out if you got a sinus cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically it says instant lunch, but it's like Maruchan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the brand but on up top.
Hmm.
Sabrina, hello. I don't know if you're still in here. Um, I imagine that you saw Margarita ask about who taught you how to crochet.
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, well, she asked. Who taught
I'm
you how to
sorry.
crochet? Did you learn on your own or did you have a family member teach you?
Hmm. Sorry, trying to swallow the chocolate. So actually, when I was, I don't even know how old, my mom started teaching me. The only problem is, after about a week of trying to teach me, we both gave up because I'm left handed, she's right handed. So trying to mirror each other was not working. And then, God, what, like 12 years later, maybe more than that, I, like last January, I think, I just picked it up again and I haven't stopped. So kind of self taught, kind of not.
It was one of those right craft, wrong time things.
Yeah. I mean, I was a young teenager when she was trying to teach me, and it wasn't cool enough in our school.
It wasn't cool enough at my school either. I was just a nerdy, lonely kid and found friendship in yarn. Yay!
Well, if I knew all my friends when I was 14 were gonna basically disown me by grade 10, I could have picked it on it. But
Yeah.
I was trying to be cool, but I wasn't one of those sleazy girls.
Oh, that's fair. Same.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a period in school for me that um you were getting made fun of if you weren't doing inappropriate um things below the waist.
Yeah.
DJ says, speaking of being left handed, I feel like less people are left handed these days compared to when I was younger.
Mm,
Like less people as in adults or like less kids?
I think in our thousand people town, we may have a dozen that are left handed. Not even.
Well, the next time that I help out at the kids' school, I will be sure to pay special attention to that. Because I don't know. Um, and Margarita, I know that I wasn't here when you had asked it, but my mom taught me how to crochet, the basics, and taught me how to read a crochet pattern. And then from there, I was able to figure it out. Good night, Mandy. Good night,
Good
Morgan.
night.
That's true, DJ. That's probably it for sure.
Yeah.
DJ, I wish our winter was warmer than usual. I'm so jealous. Hunter, what do you mean you're just waking up? What time is it for you? Are you the one that's like the butt crack of dawn, 6 in the morning or something?
Not me. Ugh. Not unless I have to. Like if I'm going somewhere, but no.
Well, something tells me that they are of the age of needing to wake up for school in the middle of the week.
Oh boy.
Also,
That's my
if
dad.
anybody what?
I was just gonna say that's my dad. He has to be up at 6 and then gone down to the bus garage by 7. Have a bus running and start picking up kids at 7:30, and then drive to the other town and pick up more kids and then have them at school by 8:30. So,
Gross. Too early in the morning.
yeah,
Too early
not
in
for
the
me.
morning to deal with so many kids. I struggle with my own kids in the morning, and that's only 2.
Yeah, he deals with like 30. Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. What I was gonna say is anybody who might have gotten a screenshot of my wonderful faces while it was frozen, feel free to share them in the Discord.
I got one.
They were great. I can see them on my end on the computer. Like the one I was in the middle of a bite of noodles.
I don't think that's the one I got.
Mhm. EJ wants to know, being left-handed, do you hold your phone and text left-handed?
Um, I do hold my phone in my left hand, but I text with both because it's just wide enough that I cannot get over to the whole keyboard. But
Well, and
yes, I do hold my phone in my left hand.
I mean, am I real like seeing correctly that you were crocheting with your right hand?
No, I'm left.
Okay. I just assumed that it was mirrored like most things are. Okay,
I don't
so then
think
it is your left hand.
yeah, in my left. Yeah, oh yeah, you can tell. See, the thumb works on this one. The thumb don't work on this one.
But I forget about that. You're right. Margarita says my grandma taught me when I was real young the basics. See, I've been able to teach my grandma some things, which is cute.
Oh, okay. My chat froze way up there. That's why I'm not seeing them. Why is it? I don't know why it does that.
Does it it does it for me too, a lot.
Huh.
Kathy says I work from home. I get up at 4:30 to make hubby's lunch, then be at the desk to sign on at 5:45.
Yuck.
Kathy, what do you do? I've been meaning to ask and I keep forgetting.
I'm still dead to the world at 5:30 in the morning or 4:30 some
My
days.
goodness. Sorry.
You're good. Get that noodle
Margarita
out of your throat.
or like spice. Sure. Let me go blow my nose. That will help. I'll mute for your benefit.
It's okay. If it sounds like a freight train, I'm used to it. Margarita used to be a bus driver. Nice. I think my dad's going on his 5th year of running a bus.
I could never. No way, no how.
Well, he used to haul fuel for a gas station in town, and then he used to be a farmer or work for a farmer, 5 different farmers actually. Mechanic at a truck shop, and then he's like, I just need something to do, but not retire. So school bus came up and he did the first year, running kids to the school in town here, and then they had to switch bus drivers around because they took out one route. So he went to the one 20 minutes away. So, and it's the only job so far that he really loves.
Well,
So,
that's good.
there's fuzzies everywhere.
Abby says, I'm an appeals rep for Medicare. Been with my company for 13 years.
Hmm.
Nice. DJ says, I used to be a mechanic working on buses for a school district in Illinois before I moved here. Bus driving isn't a bad gig at all. It would be if you've got anxiety and sensory overload issues. I could not. Not to mention, I'm definitely afraid of driving large vehicles. Like, I have a hard enough time driving my husband's truck, let alone getting a freaking CDL to drive a school bus. Well, what kind of truck do you have, Alyssa? I know you have one, but it just seems smaller.
It's just a half ton. Short box. Well, not a short box, regular cab.
Okay, so Chris has an F-150, and it's also a half ton, but it's a crew cab, short bed.
All right. Yeah, so it'd be, uh, might be about the same size because my brother's got a crew cab Dodge and it's about the
Ah,
same length, but yeah, no, my dad likes to Hello Kitty.
he's like, I need to smell you. What do you mean? Hello, no longer NPC. Um, I don't even know if I want to address that, Barrett, because I really don't know if you're referring to me drinking my bra and the coughing or if you're being inappropriate. Yes, this is Wolfie. She is my kitty. She is a holy terror. Do you need some spicy noodles?
Oh, spice and cats. Oh my.
Right? Hello, Justin. Hello. Yes, the kitty is very gorgeous. Her name is Wolfie. She's a stray. I don't know. I have no idea what kind of cat she is. Somebody that I took care of brought in a calico stray. She got pregnant. She had the litter. I watched the litter grow up. And she turned into this massive, solid black, super fluffy cat. Margarita says, I would probably still be driving except for the bad accident. I had kind of did it in for me. I can understand that. Hello, Justin. He says, how are y'all tonight? If I could stop coughing, reacting to this spicy noodles, that'd be cool. But otherwise, good.
Oh, hey. Let's see. There you go. That
Huh?
just popped up on my thing. Good name for a pet rock. Some sort of question thing that popped up on the screen.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Although it
Whatever
blocks my face.
whatever it was, it doesn't show up on my end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Thank you,
Okay.
NPC. Oh, because I was drinking. Okay. I know I love the spicy noodles. It's chili lime shrimp, just ramen, the instant noodles. Um, but I added some sour cream to it tonight.
Who has more yarn? She does.
I do. I do. To be fair, though, who knows? Because if we were comparing yardage, uh,
True.
my yard is just bigger in size.
But you have it in more places your place than I do. This is all of my stuff in one area.
I mean, that is true. Listen, we don't talk politics on here. That's something. There's something we can do.
Yes, cat's yarn is thicker. Though I do have some thicker plush yarn here, but I just don't use it very often.
NPC, what do you consider an older woman, dude? How, I mean, wow. Okay.
Peace out then.
That was just mean. Here, we're gonna fix that.
Don't like it? Lump it. There. Justice says, I've always had a thing for women who crochet. For real, that's really awesome, girls. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Have a good night. I'll put a pic of what I worked on tonight in the Discord. Cool.
Happy. Yes, we are adult women,
At
but
least double that. There you go.
yeah, we are both
Sorry.
in we're both in our young 30s, but like it sure doesn't feel good when somebody refers to you as an older woman. Like I get it coming from a kid's point of view, but like ouch. Ugh,
People.
the pain. The pain. But thank you. We try to be genuine. Okay, they call you Peppy. That's fun. Um, why? Why are we getting the mean people?
Mm, who cares? Oh,
Well, thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Hi, Catherine. My name's also Catherine, but I go by Kat. Nice to meet you. If you love to crochet, hang out. We're working on axolotls. Mine are already done. I'm just sewing them shut, tucking ends in. Oh,
she's
yeah.
cheating.
No, I'm just prepared. I'm finishing my works in progress.
I'm just bugging you.
Oh, you go by Cat too? Very cool. Very cool. Oh, you got to give it a try. What do you crochet then? If you don't crochet plushies, I love making wearables and stuff as well. Like I have patterns for purses and crop tops and gloves and hats and all that. Peppy says,
Well,
"Hi Kat, you have a beautiful kitty and the lady in pink. I like her smile and seems organized. She is much more organized than I am."
that's only because I just refreshed it like, what, a week and a half ago?
Right?
Just give it a month. It'll be a mess.
Thank you, Justin. I also think my husband is lucky. I think that Alyssa's man, Manfred, man friend, Manny man, hubby, whatever. Um, he
Oh,
he's
yeah.
lucky too.
Yep. He's very protective too. So
Yes.
don't mess with me. He'll come find you. No,
I don't
just
know who
kidding.
you are. I don't know what you are or what you can do, but I will find you. I will do this and this and this. And a very
Actually,
scary voice.
there's a couple that lives in a town next over. They're actually so afraid of our family that they accuse me of working for the CIA. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't wear suits like they do and sunglasses all the time. And I don't own a black vehicle. Like,
I mean, you'd be
uh,
living in a lot more luxury if you worked for the
oh
CIA.
yeah. Yeah.
More than anything, you'd have more yarn.
Oh, yep.
What's
Chevy says, sup, ladies? Sup.
up, Chevy? We're making axolotls.
Nolan says, have you heard of a willy warmer? Yes, I've seen one. I think Kat has made one.
We are not allowed to talk about those with you if you are under the age of 18, young man. Gross.
Uh,
Gross.
well,
Gross.
what do we have here? Well, we are crocheting. Crocheting, chatting. It is very, it's not that late actually, but it feels kind of it.
Yeah, we got about 18 minutes left, roughly.
Dark horse, we are crochet. I kind of am incorporating like I did go live last night doing a puzzle and live the other day reorganizing my books. So I'm kind of a mixture of everything, but mostly crochet.
Yes,
Natalie, do we remember you? I think I kinda.
I do.
Okay.
I have crocheted clothing, yes. Yeah, DJ, that's exactly what that is. Earlier, Cabrina asked what is my favorite color yarn. I would say that any variegated yarn is my favorite. And I know Alyssa answered this earlier. The then MX or no, no. DJ says cat's yarn looks thicker. It is. Why is crochet even a thing? Um,
Because it is.
because it's amazing and it's also an ancient form of fabrication. Realistically, I mean, it helps create beautiful things. It helps create a fabric that you don't have to use machines to weave through. Why? Because it has existed since before machinery was able to make fabric. Right, DJ. It seems kind of boring. That's only
You
because,
can just you can go this. Just
right,
scroll up
right.
and bye-bye.
Yeah, like if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. But you will, I mean, people who crochet are generally pretty fun people. They tend to be a bit more intelligent. They tend to be a little bit more sassy. Don't mind us. For me personally, like it keeps my hands busy because otherwise my hands, like I will go crazy if my hands can't do something. I am not the type of person who can just sit and watch TV or sit and do any one individual thing. My hands have to do things. So I might as well be productive while I'm watching TV or whatever else. Um, it's also very good for the brain. There are lots of studies out there that show that any kind of craft is good at helping to prevent or no, prevents the word. Prevent yourself from getting like dementia and Alzheimer's and other neurological diseases like that. It keeps your brain active, which is the point, even if you physically can't be active. I personally deal with anxiety, and it does a lot to help calm my anxiety. if I'm reading a pattern, it makes it really hard to be anxious about something else. I can't think of two things in the exact same moment. Um, Natalie, what time is it for me? It is almost 11 p.m. Peppy says, when I go on airplanes, I see ladies do this on the airplane ride to New Zealand. I crochet when I'm on the airplane as well. When I took my trip down to see Haley earlier, well, in October, I was crocheting a hat on my way down.
Yeah, I feel it in my hands if I take a day off, which I did last weekend, and my poor hands were sore. So,
Yeah. Just do a little bit at a time. Make sure you're stretching your hands. Whether if they're already sore, make sure you're stretching and doing all the things you need. But even if you're not crocheting, like you still need to make sure that you're doing something with your hands or it's going to hurt worse to get back into it.
oh yeah.
Kim, you're not really making me anxious. I've been crocheting for 21 years. And I can tell you that the amount of people who are, jumping for joy to see these cute little things and buy them um, is a crazy high number. Like, people love the crochet. Now, why is it trendy? If that's the question, why is it trendy now? It's trendy now because the world had a worldwide pandemic where everybody was sick or at risk of being sick, and everybody was told to essentially hunker down in your homes for almost a year, and everybody was bored off their asses. So anybody who listens to Taylor Swift and is familiar with the eras, the joke is that everybody right now is in their grandma era because since COVID, everybody has tried to find some form of craft, some sort of side hustle to get them through when they're not making enough money because they can't go to work because maybe they have COVID or whatever. Um, but also just the fact of, could you imagine being locked in your home for a year without anything to do? You can't visit your friends. You can't visit your family. You may or may not be able to go to work depending on what kind of job you have, at risk of the people around you dying. Literally, because that is what the world was led to believe. And that's what was happening in wide quantities depending on where you were. So, like, that's why it's not just crochet, it's also sewing, it's quilting, it's puzzles, it's knitting, it's woodworking, it's resin making, it's all of these small crafts that you can do in your home because everybody was losing their damn minds. Natalie says you should make 2 mini octopi and connect it with green yarn to make cherry octopi. That's what I'm making. That sounds cute. Thank you, Peppy. You're cute. You're nice, is what I meant to say. Anyways, look at all these axolotls.
Those are cute. What was oops, sorry.
Hmm?
NPC said that this is a fancy fluzzy cup, Alyssa. Um, this?
I don't know.
That
They said something about a vase too, and I wasn't sure what it was.
well, this is an $80 Stanley, so
Mm-mm.
that's my second one. Actually, that was gifted to me because my dad broke the first one.
Good. You should have replaced it. Mm. Let's see. How old are you? I thought you were 20. Oh, thanks. Not quite.
No, we're past that.
Peppy over here has made sure to put it out there that we're older women. Thank you, Dark Horse. No, I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year.
I'm 31.
Let's see.
Right? Yes, I'm 31.
DJ, I'm 36, I think. Isn't that funny? Because you're literally in the moment of like, wait, am I?
Yeah. Right.
This one,
Yeah, I'm 31. Yeah,
this one makes me think of a carrot.
that's too cute.
Because I didn't know what to pair with this bright, obnoxious orange. I could have went downstairs and got the new um green color that I have in the parfait plush, but
What?
no. I don't know what
Oh
that one
my,
is.
I was gonna say, what in the world?
Um, Happy, message me on Instagram and I can find you a link.
We are not on a FaceTime call. We are on YouTube Live.
That is right.
Ugh.
Yes, you can go live by yourself, but you can also go live together with somebody and you send a link to that person. And then you can go live. The longest word in the dictionary. Crazy. EJ, I remember 2 years ago someone asked me how old I was, and I very seriously did not know for far too long before I figured it out. Oh no. Um, I've been there. I mean, there have been a handful of times that like somebody will ask my age and like, oh yeah, I'm 27. And I think I told them I was 27 for a good 2 or 3 months before I realized that I was not, in fact, 27. I was 28. Hello, Ellen. How are you?
Yep, I turned 30 and then that was a year of 3 deaths in the family, so yippee.
Yay. Happy birthday to you.
Exactly.
Hi, Grandma's Cute Creations.
Good evening. I try not to yawn too much. What's your favorite TV show? Oh, please. Oh, no.
Oh, right now, I think it's Bridgerton. I'm a
I'm
little
rewatching Friends, so
okay, okay. I'm a little mad at Benedict right now, but still like the show. You opened my Instagram page for this later date. You have a lot of work. I do, yes. I haven't posted anything on my Instagram for quite some time, but there's not too many things that I've made that are different from what's already posted on there. I mean, there are just not many. The wind, a
I'll
Japanese samurai could, in theory, have sent a fax to Abraham Lincoln. Interesting.
I'm 15 chicken nuggets behind on my challenge, so
No. You better get to it.
yeah, I know. Tomorrow, not tonight.
Grandma's Cute Creations, I'm so glad. I'm glad that it's helping.
Well, I am one of your subscribers, so I did
Same.
subscribe to you.
Margarita thinks that she's the oldest in the room. If there's anybody who's here who thinks that they could also be the oldest in the room and are willing to share their age, would you? I have seen Stranger Things. Some of it. I don't like it, so I don't actually know who my favorite character is. Um, Abdul, I could give you crochet related suggestions, but it's very subjective to where you live, how long you've been doing it, what you're trying to make. Because I can tell you all of the yarns that I use and would recommend, but it's all yarn that I would buy in the United States. But I know, like, if you're in Australia, you do not have the same yarn available that we do, or in a bunch of different places, realistically. Peppy says my neighbor had breast cancer and her son has crochet boobies on his mirror now. You know, on one hand, that's really funny, but on the other hand, my brain instantly goes to like, I'm supporting or I am sporting crochet boobies on my mirror because my mom lost her boobies. Basically. Like, I don't, that seems like a strange thing from a son to a mother, slightly. DJ says, as a 36-year-old straight male who's a mechanic, you'll never guess what TV series I just finished that I haven't seen since I was young. Oh, shows that you would have seen when you were young.
I know the answer because he just posted it.
Oh, fine. I'll ruin it for myself. Grandma's Cute Creations, I'm so glad. You're so welcome. The sun is about 400 times larger than the moon. The average person blinks 14 to 17 times per minute. 90% of the world's population lives in the northern hemisphere. Weird. Dawson's Creek. Okay.
I've never seen it.
Me either. Oh no. Bye, Natalie.
Well, I think I might get this axolotl done. I guess 3
You did.
for that last little bit, and it's only 2. So it'd be interesting to see how many I got in that whole cake. Oh well.
Yeah. No, that is a good thing, Peppy. It just my it's just my brain. Don't even worry about it. Grandma's Cute Creation says Night Rider. Natalie wants to know what our shirt says. My shirt says, I looked up my symptoms. Um, Turns out I just needed more yarn.
And mine says, "Don't follow in my footsteps. I run into walls."
Sounds like we have very similar tastes in shirts.
And I do run into walls.
Abdul says, I made a headband with yarn over slip stitch with standard adult measurement, but it turns out so tight. Is it the stitch or the yarn that caused it? It's definitely the stitch. Something to look into as well is whether you're using UK terms or US terms, because a slip stitch, I'm pretty sure a slip stitch in UK terms is actually a single crochet, but a slip stitch in US terms is very, very small.
I'm seeing that comment there, mister. How dare you say that word?
Hang on one second again. Can I hear you better now?
Yeah, you're quiet.
You're quiet.
I did take my earbuds out.
Well, it just did the thing where it like your screen went really dark, like you turned the light off.
Weird.
Okay, I can hear you now. That's weird.
Okay, obviously I gotta wear these.
So strange. Peppy wants to
Oh,
know what you're working on.
I am making axolotls.
Same.
She's finishing hers. I'm starting mine.
That's true. That's true. Don't let me fool you. Margarita says I'm going on 65. Anybody in here older than 65? Rawhead, thank you. Apparently we look scrumptiously delicious.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
Hello,
thank you.
Durango. We're feeling better now that we know we're scrumptiously delicious and not
Yeah.
older women. Uh, what language do deaf people think in? Ooh. Whatever.
Interesting.
Oh no. Hmm. The wind, you're going to give us that question and then you're going to dip.
Yeah.
Well, you're just lucky that I'm pretty sure we know somebody who is deaf that we can ask this question. I don't know if she's still on here, but
I think she was gone to go watch a movie.
I think she was.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Uh, oh, happy thank you. But also know that I'm married.
I'm not yet.
But she
I
will
will
be.
be. Uh,
Also, why are 90% of women overweight? First off, because we like to eat. Second, because our bodies are genetically flawed and like to make a problem over absolutely everything.
mhm.
Secondly, genetic, or I guess that's thirdly. And fourthly, some of us have bared the children that have made us this way. Okay. Also, officially diagnosed with subclinical hypothyroidism here. So that's fun. That's a new development in my life. Daniel said if she
Excuse
ain't
me?
right,
Oh,
she ain't 280, she ain't no lady. Listen, I don't weigh that much, but
neither.
I'm not a man. Last
Oh,
I checked, I
Slime's
haven't
coming
broke.
in at the right time.
Oh man, last I checked, I have not broken 200 yet. Thank you very much. Ugh. Not
I
saying that
have
that's a
some.
problem. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying, like, I personally have not. That's been my biggest thing is like, numbers and stuff, they mentally affect you, right? So, like, I've been very much on the edge of that for a very long time. And it bothers the heck out of me. But, 200 on one person looks very different than 200 on another person. And so what at the end of the day? Um, but 280 was shooting a bit high there, dude. What I'm getting at.
Just a little bit, you know.
Ah, Andrea, what are you guys making? Because I mean winter hats and I'm making a scarf. We're finishing up axolotls. I'm finishing axolotls. She's making axolotls.
A nice little basketful.
Aw. Yes, Abdul, if you're using US terms in a slip stitch, um, start making a single crochet because slip stitch is just that's way too tight of a stitch. Yeah, Peppy, it's lagged because I'm taking the time to read the comments. I'm reading it behind. Hello, hooked on hugs. I needed to read that slower. I love crocheting too.
Mm.
Is there any stitch to make a headband that will look knit-like but also be stretchy and comfortable for the head? I would say single crochet in the back loop only.
Okay, see, and I double crochet my headbands.
Yes, but he wants something that looked like knit.
Oh, okay.
So you want that ribbed look and you want it as small as you can. You can do, and that's probably what the headband was trying to tell you to do, Abdul, is it was probably trying to tell you to slip stitch in the back loop only. Because if you do that forever in a day, because that takes forever, it will give you the closest thing to a knit rib. But it takes a long time. Hooked on Hugs says I mostly make stuffies though. Same. We both like I do you make anything other than stuffies? No.
Nope.
I'll say I do occasionally, but I don't have as much time as I would like to make more.
I
Grandma's
mean,
cute creation.
I have made headbands, book sleeves, and scrunchies and keychains, but I've stopped on that because there's tons of them and
Mhm.
they're not selling.
Yeah. Grandma's cute creations is 56. Hi, Lion. Oh, good night, Margarita. Come hang out with us again. Don't forget to subscribe and like the live and do all the fun stuff. But come hang out with us. Hooked on Hugs. Do you sell your stuff at crochet markets? I read that totally out of order. Do you guys sell your crochet stuff at markets? Yes. I was just at one this last weekend. It was not a great year for that event, but yes.
Yeah, I haven't had my first one yet, but first one is scheduled for April unless there's a new one or a earlier one.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't have markets lined up until like April right now. I apparently am just out of my freaking mind and feel the need to do an outside market in frigid temperatures. Nobody do it. Don't do
NPC
it.
says we should see what 100 pounds looks like on you. No.
No. I haven't been 100 pounds since 8th grade. I would look sickly. I look sickly at 115 pounds.
Nope. I'm not going to. Sorry.
No. That requires so much effort and work. And it wouldn't even work for me. There's like that's the stupid thing is there's a lot of studies that are like, "Oh, well, you're having issues losing weight because your thyroid." Like, "Okay, well, how do I help my thyroid? How do I fix it? By losing weight." Okay. How how do you plan for me to lose weight when I can't because my thyroid won't let me? I'm confused.
Doctors.
Good times. Abdul says, "Is this really unreal that experienced people can crochet or knit without looking?" Yes, yes, it is. I've been crocheting for 21 years though, so time, practice, all that. It also helps when you legitimately practice crocheting without looking, which I have. Um, but it just depends. Peppy says, "Alyssa, that's they're cute in the basket."
Oh, thank you.
Hello,
Oh,
Lola's little loops. How are you? Hooked on Hug says I also make tops and blankets. I don't like making blankets, but I do make tops. We're going to go ahead and delete that comment.
I
I
missed
forget what
that one.
TBS means. Oh, typo. Peppy says, I thought you were 100. I mean, we are in the 100 and something category.
Nope.
We as in me. Sorry, we as in me. Last I checked, it was like literally 190 something. But I'm afraid to weigh myself now because it's been a little while and I don't want to read the scale and it say I'm over 200.
215 like 3 months ago. So
That's okay though. We're in the winter months. We're putting on that insulation.
yeah.
Peppy says 21 years. That's more than half your life older than me. I'm crocheting. That no. What a way to make a lady feel young. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, it just took me a little while to get to it. Yeah. Bola says, good, just about to go to bed and stumbled upon you. Subscribed. Thank you. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday, as long as I don't have a market like on Sunday. This last weekend, I was at the Punxsutawney Groundhogs Festival in Pennsylvania, like the groundhog that you see on TV looking to see if it sees its shadow. That's the one I was at. So I was there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But definitely come hang out with us when we go live.
Which is funny because Sunday night I watched the Groundhog movie.
I feel most people do. Most people watch the Groundhog movie like on Groundhog's Day weekend. Oh, good night, Hooked on Hugs.
Ooh,
Happy,
I
I
know
hope
it's
you
after
fall
10. I know it's after 10, but I kind of want to finish this guide before I quit. Do
I
I
feel
remember
that.
what row I'm on?
I did not realize that it was after that. Yes. Um, see.
No,
Where are we?
12. Okay.
You're interacting with someone else's phone. You're a woman and you guys are great. Thanks for helping. Yeah, of course. First time interacting with a crocheter, though, through online. Yeah, definitely hang out with us like anytime. For real. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the winter survival weight, says Barb.
you gonna come sit up here?
Peppy says Pennsylvania. I used to go snowboarding in the Poconos. The Poconos are a little ways for me. They're a while for me actually. I am pretty much smack dab between Pittsburgh and Erie. Abdul says, soon I'll subscribe with you with my own YouTube profile when I'm back home. In Insha? Okay. Yeah, just do what you gotta do. But that way you can come hang out with us. If we can help answer any questions, we will certainly try. But unfortunately, I do not know all of the answers. Peppy says Allentown has Dorney Park. I can't remember where Allentown is right now. Look at this cute one.
Oh, I like that color combo.
Right? It's like
It's
roses.
adorable.
It's
I
just so
love
cute.
it.
I'm glad. Thank you. This will be the next one.
Mm,
This one's like daisies. Hello,
it's
Camilla.
cute.
Thank you. Your sister crochets too. We'll send her our live so that way she can come hang out with us at another point. We're going to be getting off before too long. We normally only stay on till 11. But you know, we're trying to finish the project we're in the middle of. BJ says, I used to race sprint cars around central PA, dirt tracks back when I lived in Illinois and traveled a lot for racing. Okay. I know my next event is supposed to be in Harrisburg. So we'll see. And then the one after that, I should be in Sharon, PA. Peppy wants to know, DJ, what cars do you have? Barb says, so kind of near Youngstown area. Was in a traffic jam in Youngstown. Temp needle barely moved. Engine was fried. Oh no. Yeah, Youngstown is about 45 minutes or an hour from me to the west. My niece's mom is from there. DJ says a 2015 F-150, a 95 Ford Thunderbird, and when I race winged 410 sprint cars. I don't know what any of that means. Actually, I'm familiar with the Thunderbird and the F-150. Would have to search what a 410 sprint car is. Not many people know what they are. Yeah, I would not know. I do not know. You call it a Thunder Chicken? You know, I feel like I've heard other people refer to a vehicle as a Thunder Chicken as well. Hi, Stitch. You crochet too, but actually have a business. So do we. My business is Cat's Crafty Crochet Corner, and my friend here, her business is Cola's Acrylic Creations. We do sell our things as well. And we are crocheting axolotls. Color's kind of blown out, but it just kind of decided to be what was on the agenda for this evening. Peppy would call it a Thunder Chicken. Matt says these two ladies are absolutely out of control. Yes, we're so crazy. Allie says, what's your guys' names? Not trying to be a creep. My name is Kat, short for Catherine, and my friend here's name is Alyssa.
Hi. It's getting to that time of night where I'm starting to dwindle down.
That's okay.
I get to go
Okay.
to one of our branch libraries tomorrow and go reset their computer up because they decided to take it all apart because they didn't like how it was set up.
Gross. That's gross. I
So,
don't like that.
no. So that's a 9 o'clock in the morning job. Yippee.
Funny enough, Abdul, I have started to learn to knit in the last year.
I don't think I could get my brain around holding two sticks.
Get 100% comfortable with the crochet and then try. They're like two sides of the same coin.
Mhm.
Like this one's a
And this
rose and
is
this one's a daisy.
that's cute. That's all I've got left.
You did good job.
I did. I don't even know how many purple I did. I'm gonna spoil it for my video that I'm gonna make, but whatever. Okay, don't look at the blue ones. Purple, we have three, four. No, wait, one, two, three, four, eight. Not bad.
Good job. Good job. Um. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, my phone's not showing me all of the chat for some reason. I see Peppy said nice DJ Ford cars are nice. 250 is the 250 a diesel. I like Cummins. I'm working on a Gen 1 Dodge Cummins. Um Peppy, when I said the so DJ says he calls it a Thunder Chicken, and I was saying that I think I've heard a lot of people refer to a vehicle as a Thunder Chicken as well. Stitch says those are adorable. Thank you. Nick, I'm not going to play that. Thank you. She had one job and she was awesome. That's right. We both were. Barb says, okay, I grew up building truck caps and travel trailers, so we traveled PA a lot for supplies. I love the Ren Fair near Harrisburg. I just saw an ad for that coming up like last week. I've never done a Ren Fair. I'm kind of scared. Like, it's not necessarily it's not a place that I would really choose to go to, which is funny because I like reading books that are based in like Renaissance times. And I loved learning the history on Renaissance times. I've never been to a Ren Fair. Matt says Harrisburg is the capital of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is true. I don't live near there, but I do events there sometimes. Matt says my mom knit me a Doctor Who scarf. It took a whole year. Yes, those would take forever. Thank you guys. The axolotls are fun to do. Knitting is not plainly harder than crochet, but whichever one you learn to do first is going to make the other one harder to learn because your brain thinks that they're the same thing. The same as most people cannot tell the difference. They don't understand why it's different. Your brain wants to say that it's the same thing, even though it's not. And it's really hard for your brain to wrap your head around. I know how to use this yarn with one hook, but I cannot figure out how to use this yarn with two needles. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's me.
understand. It's the same thing. Why is this so hard? But it's not. It's not that it's hard, it's you have to essentially unlearn something to learn something new. I think we're finished like crocheting for the night, but we were working on axolotls. Hi, Loretta.
Yeah.
We've stayed on almost 30 minutes past our normal time. So come hang
Oh,
out
no
with us
wonder.
on, right? Come hang out with us on Sunday. On Sunday I'll go live with my friend Haley and we'll do more crochet things. And then this coming Wednesday, I'll go live with another friend. It could be Alyssa, it could be Molly, it could be God only knows who. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But Wednesday is for Whip Wednesday with friends. But either way, if you've been hanging out, if I didn't get to your comment, I'm really sorry. But Alyssa's ready to fall asleep. I can see it. And we are past our
Yeah.
time. So don't
Mm.
forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the live. Don't forget to check out that pinned comment. That is Alyssa's YouTube channel. If you can subscribe to her as well. She's trying to get those subs up there, you know. I can tell you that give it a second. 2,590 subscribers.
Nice. I
92,
think I was at
actually.
90.
You'll get there.
Yeah,
It'll
I will.
happen. Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm gonna let's see, can I hold all of my axolotls? I don't have a fancy basket to put them in. Let's see.
I
I'm gonna
don't
see
think
if
I could hold them all in my hands anyways.
well that's what I'm trying to see. Like I don't know if I can.
Cute. There.
This is ridiculous. Ugh, okay.
Oh gosh.
I will see you guys next time. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe and do all the fun stuff. And you guys have a great night. Bye.